Hey guys, Alex here. Welcome back to my channel, a channel about real estate, personal finance, and business. In today's vlog, I will be giving you the lowdown on the top 8 apps that I use for business as a real estate broker. These apps are my lifesaver and I use them almost every day. So let me quickly take you inside my phone. So the first app that I love to use is Genius Scan. So it's this orange logo over here. Okay, so let me quickly take you into the app. Genius Scan is an app that scans documents. I've been using it for years. It's a free app and it's super useful to me since as a broker, I need to keep records of my clients' documents. Yes, you can take a regular photo of the documents without having to use the app, but the quality is different. With Genius Scan, you can scan documents that have a lot of text like the title of the property or the deed of sale or other contracts, and then it enhances the photo so that the words are still very crisp and clear. And then when you enlarge it, it's not pixelated compared to if you just took a regular photo. So to use this, just go to the app, click on the plus button on the lower left corner, go to the document that you would like to scan. Let's say for me, I'm going to scan this book. Hold the phone over the document that you want to scan. So you have to position it well so that you will be able to scan everything that you want to scan. And then just click this button. It's just like taking a regular photo, and then you're done. So let's go to the document that I just scanned, and then you can adjust it. So you can recrop it like so. Okay, so make sure you're able to take everything and then click done. Then you can rename it. So let's rename this Fervent because it's the title of the book. So Fervent, rename. And then you can then email it. So once you take the photo, once you've finished scanning the document, then you can save it. Genius Scan will then save it as a PDF file, and then you can email it. Okay, so click. You can actually export it also to your other applications such as OneDrive, Dropbox files. You can email it, you can print it, you can export it to Box, Evernote, and all those other apps over here. So usually I just email it to myself or email it to whoever I need to email it to. So just type your email address and then you're done. So you can scan multiple pages of a document, and Genius Scan, like as I mentioned, will save that as one PDF file. So what I like about this app is that it's easy to use and handy. I can scan and email documents on the go. So if you're like me, if you have loads of documents that you need to keep track of, that you need to keep soft copies of, because I don't really like hard copies, so you need to download this app. So let's go to app number 2. App number 2 is Loan Calc. So Loan Calc is a mortgage calculator and it's a free app. Again, like Genius Scan, it's totally free. So whenever I have new clients, part of my service is that I check their financial capacity so that I can offer them properties that fit their needs and their financial capability. Real estate is a really good investment, but you have to remember it's a long-term investment. So you need to make sure that the monthly amortization is something that you can pay off long-term. The rule of thumb that the banks or Pag-ibig use is that the mortgage cannot go beyond 1/3 of your monthly income. So this app can help you determine how much your mortgage will be. It's not super exact because the bank or Pag-ibig will make their own computation, but it's really, really close. I've been using a mortgage calculator for more than 5 years now, and if you're a real estate broker like me, you need to download this because you can really help your clients, and it's so easy to use. So you just need to go to the app, enter your loanable amount. Let's say your client would like to loan 3 million. So you input it here, and then you input the loan term. So for example, if your client is locally employed, then maximum bank term is 20 years. The current interest rate right now is 6.75. So you're done. So you can see here that for a loan of 3 million with a term of 3 years and an interest rate of 6.75 per annum, your monthly payment will be 22,810. Monthly interest is 10,310. So total interest after 20 years would then be 2.4 million, and total amount that you would have paid to the bank would be about 5.4 million. So this may look like a bit steep, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be paying so much in interest. But yeah, that's really the reality, because the banks also have to earn, right? So if you want to save on interest, then you can pay off your loan earlier. So instead of really stretching it out to 20 years, even if you get a loan term of 20 years, you can fully pay for it earlier. Like, you just need to make advance payments, so you can pay for it in less than 20 years. So this app is super helpful not only to real estate brokers or agents, but also for buyers or investors planning to invest in a property, because then you would know exactly how much you would be paying on a monthly basis. Now, my third app is Reach. I started using Reach only last year, but it has become one of my top business apps because it really delivers. Reach is a mass texting app that's used to communicate with a large group of people in one go. Unlike group messages, Reach lets you send personalized text messages and emails. You can also create separate groups within the app. So if you'd like to send a particular message to only one group of people, then you can do that. I use this app whenever there's a new real estate development project or a good deal that I would like to inform my clients about. It saves me time because instead of texting my clients individually, and I may be able to forget some of my clients because there are already so many of them, I can just use this app and have the same result or even better result. What I like about this app is that even though you can text multiple people at once, you can customize the message. So you can insert your client's name in the greeting and, make it really personal. What I don't like about the app though is that you need to send each message individually, so you have to press like send, send, send. So which can be time consuming. That's why I only use it when I really need to. Also, when I'm texting to many people, my phone hangs, so it lags until everything's already sent out. Also, it's a paid app, but it's only 259 pesos per month, so that's already super sulit considering the value it brings me. Usually when I use it, I can close about 1 or 2 deals. It only runs on iOS, by the way, so if you have an Android, you wouldn't be able to download Reach, so you need to get an iPhone. This is one of my secret weapons in being able to close deals regularly, and I decided to share this with you guys because I believe in abundance, in sharing. I believe that there's more than enough for everybody, and if I can help other brokers and agents, especially those who are just starting out, close more deals, then why not? If you're in sales, not necessarily real estate, then you need this app. I actually have this app subscribed on my 2 iPhones, my personal number and my business line. So again, if you're in sales, like if you're a car agent, an insurance agent, marketing person, then you need to download Reach. Okay, so let's go to the app. So Reach is this green icon, over here. So these are the past messages that I've sent to all my clients. So let's make a new message. So hello, and then you click this @ sign on the upper left corner. So this will then convert later into the name of the person that you're sending this message to. Happy weekend. Okay, so this will read, for example, I'm sending this to my husband. Hi Jong, happy weekend. And then just press send. Okay, so the fourth app is Evernote. I just started using Evernote a few months ago when I got a new laptop that was not Apple. I love Apple products because I find them so easy to use, and usually all my gadgets are just Apple because I like that I'm able to just sync in between devices. But I wanted a 2-in-1 laptop that could turn into a tablet, this one. This laptop over here. So I decided to go for the Asus ZenBook. Now, I use the notes feature of Apple to save information on the different products here in CDO, but since I switched to Windows, I could no longer use my notes. So my husband suggested that I download Evernote and transfer all my Apple Notes there instead. So I got the paid version because the free one could only sync 2 devices at a time. So the paid version is only $120 per month. So I now can sync several devices on one Evernote account. So it's super useful to me because I note down updates, project details on Evernote. So if a client has questions, then I can answer immediately. Okay, so when you open the app, it's like this. So it has like different items here on the left column. So there's notes, shortcuts, notebooks, tags. So if you want to open a new note or create a new note, just click here. And then let's say I'm going to create a note on the residential loft. So, March promos. So just like that. Once you're done with your note, just click the check sign and then you can save it. So it's super easy to use and very accessible. You can access your notes on the go across all your devices with Evernote. Now the fifth app is Dropbox. I've been using this app even before I got into real estate. Dropbox is a cloud storage device that lets you save files online and sync them to your devices. You can use Dropbox links to share files and folders with other people without sending large attachments. So I have my Dropbox synced across all my devices, so this makes it easy for me to save my files and send files on the go. We also use it in our realty to access our multiple listing service. So whenever we have new listings, our executive assistant, Grace, just updates our database in Dropbox and everyone can access it and offer it to their clients. Dropbox has a free version. When you sign up, you get 2 gigs free. But I recently just signed up for a paid account. It's only 500 pesos per month with 2 terabytes worth of storage. So what I like about Dropbox is that I can sync it across all my devices so I can easily access my files. And since my files are stored online, I don't have to worry about my I don't have to worry about my gadgets getting corrupted and everything getting wiped out because I know that I will be able to access my files online. Okay, so let's go to Dropbox. So just click the app over here. Now we are in our developers folder. So we here have all the developers in Cagayan de Oro. So let's go to Cebu Land Masters. So if my client would like information about Velmiro Heights in Barangay Agusan, then I'll just go to my Dropbox app, open the file, and then click on the information that's here and then send it to my client. So what you need to note though with Dropbox, if you're accessing it on your phone, then you will need to be online because the apps have to load. But if it's in your laptop and if it's already saved, the files are saved in your laptop, then you don't need to have Wi-Fi access to be able to open the documents. So for example, with the Velmiro project, one of the things that I usually send my clients, it's a table of all 6 unit types in Velmiro Heights. So it has everything that they need so that they can really make a decision quickly. So it has the unit types like the Zeta, Dara, Zuri, Jayla, Asha, and then it has the specs. So what's the floor, lot area, how many bedrooms, how many toilet and baths. And what's very important here is the selling price. So the selling prices are here with the equity and how much the estimate of the monthly amortization of the bank. So what I really like to do with my clients is I really empower them, make them into smart buyers, give them all the information that they need so that when they decide, they can really decide well. They can decide on what's best for them. Okay, let's go to app number 6, Brooky. So Brooky is a free app, at least for us users, because it's the developer who pays for this service. Brooky makes use of artificial intelligence or AI to manage inventory and online payments. As a real estate broker, I need information fast. But the reality is the marketing team are people too. They get tired because they are handling a lot of brokers. And when I have questions at 1 a.m., I can't expect them to answer me immediately. So what I like about Brooky is that since it's powered by AI, it can answer me 24/7. So if I'm chatting with a client at 1 a.m., I don't need to wait the following day to answer their questions about the project. I can just ask Brooky. So this is how it works. So let's go to the app. So this is A Brown Brooky. They actually have a different app. They have a different app per developer. So let's go to the project. So let's say I want to know the updated inventory on Ignatius Enclave. So I'll just go to Ignatius Enclave, click map, and then send the request to Brooky. And then here it is. So you can immediately access the information that you need within seconds. So that's the power of AI. I hope all the developers will have something like Brooky, or they may, get their own version of Brooky as well. So it will make it so much easier and faster for us brokers and agents to really sell your projects. Okay, so the map is here. So it's super clear as well. So you can then download the file. And then once it's downloaded, you can send the file to your client. So let's try another one. Let's say I want to know the computation, or let's go to the model unit. Okay, so what are the model units available in Ignatius Enclave Phase 2? So it's still loading. So again, it will depend on the speed of your internet connection. Okay, so here's the model house of Ignatius Enclave Phase 2, as sent by Brooky. So this is actually their first design for their Phase 2, and then this is their second one, which is what I love. Look at this house, it's so pretty. So the computation is actually also here on the side. So let's say you want a sample computation, so just request it from Brooky, click the computation, and everything you need to know is right here. And you don't have to worry about the file being blurry because it's super clear. See? Okay, so and then you can just send the file to your client. So isn't that super easy and convenient? And the last two apps, so that's my 7th and 8th app, I'll be vlogging about it together, is Food Panda and Grab. Although it's not really strictly a business app like the previous apps that I mentioned, I've been using these apps a lot since the pandemic started because we as a family have really made the effort to go out less to avoid exposure. So from going out every day, I would now only go out 2 or 3 times a week. So food delivery apps have been a lifesaver, I'm telling you guys. So through Food Panda and Grab, we can have ready-made food and groceries delivered to our doorstep. So sometimes I just also order a macchiato on the days that I'm working from home because I can't live without coffee. So Food Panda is pretty straightforward. It's basically a food app. So once you go to the app, you can just click what you want to order and then order it. So you can do cash on delivery, you can do credit card. So because I used to do cash on delivery, but now since I prefer contactless delivery, I've started using my credit card on Food Panda. Of course, don't expect the prices to be the same though, because they get 30% of the merchant's income. So ordering at Food Panda, it's gonna cost you a little bit more, but you know, with the convenience, then it's okay. With Grab, I've had this app for a while now because I normally use it whenever I travel to other cities and have to take a taxi. I just feel safer when using the Grab app because I already know exactly how much I'm gonna pay the taxi driver, because there were times when, you know, the meter of the taxi driver would, because there were times when we traveled to Manila and like the meter of the taxi driver was going up like super fast, and although the area where we went to was just near, like regularly, like normally it would have only cost like $100, we ended up paying like 300. So after that, like we started using Grab. So recently I visited the Grab app and saw that it has now expanded its services. So let me show you what Grab now has to offer. So aside from the car service, which was their first service, they now have food express. So I like this express because you can, you know, instead of you having to go and deliver something, then you can just input the details of your recipient, like their address, their name, and then Grab Express will be the one to deliver your package for you. So I've been thinking that I've been wanting to send a couple of gifts to my clients, to some of my VIP clients, you know, my loyal clients who's been with me like through the years. So, and even though I've been wanting to send them gifts, I haven't really had the time to like go shopping and then go to their house to deliver the parcel. So at least now with Grab Express, I can just buy the gift and then have it delivered by Grab. And then they also have this new service called Pabili. So they have accredited merchants that you can use. So the nearest that we have is Save More Kauswagan. So through Pabili, you can like do your errands and groceries through this app, saving you the time and effort of going yourself. Like if you're only gonna be buying a couple of items, then it would be much more efficient if you just used this Grab feature. So they also have other offers like Grab Load, so you can now, you know, transfer money, pay bills, and buy load through the Grab app. So Grab has really gone, you know, a long way from being a car service to expanding its other services. Okay, so that's my 8 top apps for 2021. I hope you learned something new from what I shared with you today. Don't forget to try these apps that I mentioned. They're really super useful. And if you're watching this video, then I would like to thank you for spending time with me today. And as always, I'll see you on my next video. Bye!